Hello, dear listeners. Settle in, unwind, and let the ordinary fade away. Tonight, we have a tale that will linger in your thoughts long after it ends. So get cozy, take a deep breath, and remember, sometimes the creak in the floorboards isn't just your imagination. Let's begin. The Watcher in the Woods. Some places in this world aren't meant to be tamed. The Hargrove estate was one of them. 5.9 acres of pristine woodland that had, for centuries, belonged to something else entirely. The treehouse's architectural marvel. 3 levels of smooth cedar planks and glass windows that catch the light. A true luxury treehouse. Fort connected to the main house by a covered walkway. When Anton Hargrove built his family's dream home deep in these woods, he spared no expense, especially when it came to the treehouse he promised his 2 sons. Anton Hargrove, 45, distinguished with salt and pepper hair, examines his blueprints. A model of the treehouse sits on his desk. This will be perfect, he said to himself. The boys will love it. A sleek, hairless Sphinx cat called Mr. Tiggs jumps onto the desk. Anton pets him absently, not noticing the fresh scars along the cat's flank. Mr. Tiggs wandered along the water's edge. Something moves in the shadows beyond the tree line. A dark, bulky shape. The cat freezes, ears flat against its head. A hoofed foot steps into view. Mr. Tiggs hisses and runs, but not before the creature's claws catch his side. Anton looks out the window toward the treehouse and lake beyond. For just a moment, the shadows along the tree lines seem to shift unnaturally. Anton believed he was building a sanctuary. In reality, he was constructing an elaborate trap. 1 year later, a landscaping crew works the grounds. Miguel, in his 50s, the groundskeeper, approaches Anton on the deck. Mr. Hargrave, we found another one, Miguel said. Miguel holds up a clear plastic bag containing a dead bird, its neck broken. 3rd one this week. Something's hunting on your property, sir. Probably just coyotes, Anton said dismissively, or foxes. Miguel shakes his head. No bite marks, just broken, Miguel said. And there's something else. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out what appears to be a clump of dark horsehair. Found this caught on the old fence line. Lab says it's not from any animal they recognize. I'm not putting electric fencing around the property, Miguel. It's bad for the wildlife, Anton said, irritated. With all due respect, sir, Miguel said quietly. I believe something's already hurting the wildlife. As Miguel walks away, we see Mr. Tiggs watching from a windowsill, twitching nervously. Raphael Hargrove, 12, curious and intelligent, and his younger brother Pierre, 9, gentle but brave, climb the custom-built wooden staircase that winds around the massive oak supporting their treehouse. Last one up is a rotten egg, Pierre said. Pierre races ahead while Raphael takes his time, running his hand along the polished wooden railing. The inside is a child's dream. Wood-panelled walls, built-in bookshelves, comfortable furniture, and large windows overlooking the property. Watch this, Pierre said. Pierre presses a hidden button on the wall. A panel slides open, revealing a wide, polished wooden slide. Dad said we're not supposed to use that without him, Raffia said. That says a lot of things, Pierre said, rolling his eyes. Come on. The slide goes straight to the basement bunker. It's for emergencies. Then let's call this an emergency drill, Pierre said. Pierre jumps onto the slide and disappears with a whoop of joy. Pierre lands on a cushioned mat at the bottom of the slide. The room is cool and dimly lit, a fortified safe room connected to the main house's basement. Raffia slides down seconds later, crashing into Pierre. Okay, that was pretty cool, he said. I told you, Dad thinks of everything, Pierre said. Anton Hargrove had indeed thought of everything, except what might already be living on his land, what might consider his family as trespassers. The boys climb back up to the tree house as the sun begins to set. We should head back to the house soon, Raffia said. Mom will have dinner ready. 5 more minutes, Pierre asked. Please. Raffia sighs but nods. The boys wander toward the lake. Pierre skips stones across the water. As darkness falls, the forest grows unnaturally quiet. No bird calls, no rustling leaves, just silence. Raffia notices it first, a prickling sensation at the back of his neck. Pierre, he says softly. What? Don't make any sudden moves, but I think we're being watched. Pierre freezes mid-throw, stone still in hand. Is it Dad? Pierre asked. No, just... I can feel it, Raffia said. The water at the lake's edge begins to ripple, though there's no wind. From the forest, a low growl emerges, deep, guttural, and unlike any animal they've ever heard. Raffia, Pierre whispered. Slowly, deliberately, Raffia turns his head toward the tree line. A pair of eyes reflects in the gathering darkness, yellow, slitted, and far too large to belong to any normal woodland creature. Raffia said in a shaking voice, When I say run, run for the tree house. Don't look back. The creature steps forward, partially visible now. Massive shoulders covered in dark fur, the shape neither fully animal nor human. Run, Raffia said. The boys sprint toward the tree house. Behind them, the creature gives chase, its heavy footfalls shaking the ground. The boys scramble up the stairs, the creature close behind, its hot breath practically on their necks. It's coming, Pierre screamed. They reach the treehouse door and burst inside. The slide, Raffia said. Go to the slide. Pierre slams his hand on the hidden button. The wall panel slides open too slowly. Outside, heavy footsteps climb the stairs. It's coming up, Pierre said. Go, now, Raffia says. Pierre dives headfirst into the slide. Raffia follows immediately after. As Raffia's feet disappear down the slide, a massive clawed hand smashes through the treehouse window. The boys hurtle down the polished wooden chute, screaming. Above them, the roar of the creature echoes through the tunnel. Pierre lands hard on the mat, followed seconds later by Raffia. They scramble away from the slide opening. What was that thing? Pierre asked, breathing hard. I don't know, but it can't fit down the slides, Raffia said. Dad made it only wide enough for a normal person. A thumping sound from above, then another. The creature's trying to force its way into the slide. But what if it's not a normal person? Pierre asked. The thumping stops. An eerie silence follows. Then a new sound. A slithering, scraping noise from inside the slide. It's changing, Raffia said, horrified. What do you mean changing? Pierre asked. The slithering grows louder. Something is making its way down the slide. Something long and serpentine. It's becoming something that can fit, Raffia said. The boys back away from the slide opening as a massive snakehead, pythonic but with those same yellow eyes, emerges from the tunnels. The gates, Pierce screamed, the filtration gates. Along the bunker walls are several narrow mesh gates, designed to filter debris and keep the emergency escape routes clear. The snake creature's body continues to pour from the slide, impossibly long, scales glistening in the dim light. Raffia grabs Pierre's hand and pulls him toward the nearest mesh gate. Come on! They squeeze through the narrow opening and into the maintenance tunnel beyond. The snake lunges after them, its massive head slamming against the mesh gate. The metal bends but holds, the opening too small for the creature's head. The boys crawl quickly through the narrow space. What is that thing? Pierre crying. I don't know, Raffia said, but it can't get through the mesh. Behind them, the snake hisses in frustration, its angry face visible through the gate. You can't get us now, can you? Raffia taunting. Raffia, don't, Pierre said. Haha, you're so angry that you can't get us, Raffia said, stepping closer to the gate. The snake's yellow eyes narrow, almost in understanding. It backs away from the gate. What's it doing? Pierre asked. The slithering sound returns, but different now, like something contracting, reshaping. I think it's changing again, Raffia said. A humanoid shadow falls across the mesh gate. The creature has transformed once more, no longer a snake, but something worse. Something with hands that begins to unscrew the bolts holding the mesh gate in place. Pierre whispers, it's smarter than we thought. We need to get to the house now, Raffia said. The boys emerge from the tunnel into the basement of the main house. Raffia slams a heavy door shut behind them and slides a bolt into place. Something impacts the door from the other side, denting the metal. Upstairs, now, Raffia calls. They race up the basement stairs. Lydia Hargrove, 42, their mother, looks up startled as the boys burst into the kitchen. Boys! What on earth? She said. Mum, there's something in the woods, Raffia said. It chased us. It's changed shapes. It turned into a snake, Pierre said, crying. Mum, and then something else. Lydia's expression shifts from confusion to concern. She puts down her knife and walks to them. Slow down, what are you talking about? Raffia said. There's a monster on our property. It almost got us. Anton enters the kitchen hearing the commotion. What's going on? Dad, the emergency slide worked, Pierre said. The monster couldn't fit. Anton exchanges a glance with Lydia. What monster, son? Before the boys can explain further, the lights in the kitchen flicker, once, twice, then go out completely. It's here, Pierre said in the darkness. The family huddles together in the darkness. Anton has found a flashlight and some candles. It's probably just a power outage, he said. The generator should kick in soon. Anton, Lydia said cautiously, maybe we should listen to what the boys have to say. Something large thumps against the side of the house. Then again. Mr. Tiggs hisses from his perch by the window, fur standing on end. That's it, Raffia said. That's the thing that chased us. Anton moves to the window and peers out into the darkness. I don't see anything, he said. Another thump, this time against the front door. The heavy wood creaks under pressure. Anton, Lydia whispered. It's just the wind, Anton said. Dad, it's not the wind, Raffia said. It's the same thing that hurt Mr. Tiggs. Anton looks at the cat, remembering the scar on his flank. The thumping stops, silence falls over the house. Is it gone? Pierre asked. From the kitchen, the sound of breaking glass. It's inside, Lydia said, terrified. Everyone, upstairs now, Anton said. They rush up the stairs as something heavy moves, knocking over furniture. In the master bedroom, that night, Anton locks the bedroom door behind them. He moves to the bedside drawer and pulls out a handgun. Anton, Lydia asked, what are you doing? Protecting my family. Heavy footsteps climbed the stairs, slow and deliberate. Dad, Raffia whispered, bullets won't stop it. It can change shape. Anton looks uncertain, but keeps the gun ready. We need to get to the tree house, Pierre said. What? No, Lydia said. The emergency bunker, Mum, Raffia said. It has the mesh gates. It couldn't get through them. The footsteps stop outside the bedroom door. The doorknob turns slowly, testing the lock. Anton said quietly, the connecting bridge to the tree house, through our bathroom window. Anton slides open the bathroom window. Outside, a covered walkway connects the house to the tree house. Quickly now, he says. Lydia goes first, then Pierre, and then Raffia follows. As Anton begins to climb out, the bedroom door splinters. A massive shadow falls across the bathroom threshold. Go, Anton says. On the connecting bridge, the family runs across the covered bridge toward the treehouse. Behind them, something bursts through the bathroom window, larger than a man moving on all fours. They reach the main level of the treehouse and burst inside. Anton slams the door shut and barricades it with furniture. What now? Lydia asks. The slide, Mum, Raffia said. We need to get to the bunker. Anton nods. Raffia's right, the bunker is reinforced. He presses the hidden button. The wall panel slides open, revealing the wooden slide. Lydia, you first, then Pierre, Anton said. Lydia hesitates, then sits at the top of the slide and pushes off. Pierre follows immediately after. Something rams against the treehouse door. The barricade shifts. Raffia, you next, Anton said. Not without you, Dad, Raffia said. Another ram and the door begins to crack. I'll be right behind you. Go. Raffia jumps onto the slide and disappears down the chute. Anton takes one last look at the cracking door, then follows his son down the slide. Anton hurtles down the polished wood chute. Above him, the sound of splintering wood as the creature breaks through the treehouse door. They reach the basement bunker, and Anton lands on the mat at the bottom of the slide. Raffia helps him up. Now what? Lydia says, panicking. This bunker is secure, Anton said. Reinforced walls, air filtration system. We can wait this thing out. From above, the sound of the creature entering the treehouse, then silence. Is it leaving? Pierre whispers. The slithering sound begins again, the creature transforming, preparing to enter the slide. It's coming down, Raffia said. It's changing again. The mesh gates, Anton realizing. Raffia said it couldn't get through them. He looks around the bunker, spotting the maintenance tunnel the boys escaped through earlier. "Everyone, this way," Anton said. The family squeezes through the narrow mesh gate into the maintenance tunnel, just as the massive snake form of the creature emerges from the slide. The family crawls quickly through the narrow space. Behind them, the creature hisses in fury, once again unable to follow. "What is that thing?" Lydia asked. "It can change shapes, Mum," Raffia said. "First it looked like a deer man, then a snake." "A skinwalker," Anton said quietly. "A what?" Pierre asked. "Something Miguel tried to warn me about. A creature from Native American legend that can take the form of animals." The mesh gate behind them begins to creak as something works to remove it. "Keep moving," Anton said. The family emerges into a large tunnel, the secret passage system, part of an elaborate system of passages built beneath the house. "Anton, what is all this?" Lydia asked. "Insurance, in case we ever needed to escape," he said. He leads them through the passages with practiced ease. "It connects to an exit point half a mile from the house," Anton said. Behind them, the sound of the creature breaking through the mesh gate echoes through the tunnels. "Faster, now," Anton said. They reach the forest exit point. A hidden door in a hillside opens. The family emerges into the night air. "Now what?" Lydia asked. "The car is in the garage," Anton said. "Too far. But there's a groundskeeper's vehicle near here." He leads them through the trees to a small clearing where a pickup truck is parked. Anton tries the door, unlocked. He checks under the sun visor and finds a key. "Everyone in," Anton says. The family piles into the truck. Anton starts the engine. Through the trees, yellow eyes reflect the headlights. The creature emerges, once again in its deer man form, antlers silhouetted against the night sky. "Dad, drive," Pierre says. Anton floors the accelerator. The truck lurches forward, wheels spinning in the mud before gaining traction. The creature bounds after them, impossibly fast. On the forest road, the truck races down the narrow dirt road, the creature keeping pace alongside them in the trees. "It's still following us," Lydia said. "We need to cross running water. That's supposed to stop them," Anton said. "The bridge," Raffia said. "Over Miller's Creek." Anton nods and pushes the truck faster. The truck approaches a small bridge spanning a fast-moving creek. The creature is still in pursuit, running alongside them. "Hold on," Anton said. The truck hits the bridge at full speed. As they cross the center point, the creature skids to a halt at the creek's edge. It roars in frustration. The family watches through the rear window as the creature paces at the water's edge, unable to follow. "It worked," Pierre said. "Not for long," Anton said. "We need to keep moving." The family sits in tense silence as Anton drives toward town. "What about our home?" Lydia said. "We're not coming back," Anton said. "Not tonight." "But what about tomorrow or the day after?" "It lives there, Dad," Raffia said. "It's always been there." "Then we'll need to find a way to make it leave," Anton said grimly. "How do you fight something that can change shapes?" Pierre said. Anton glances in the rearview mirror, making sure they're not followed. "I don't know, son, but we're going to find out." The truck continues down the dark road, headlights cutting through the night. The Hargroves thought they had found their dream home. Instead, they had trespassed on ancient hunting grounds. And some territories, once claimed, are never truly surrendered. In the rearview mirror, for just a moment, yellow eyes flash in the darkness, much closer than they should be. I hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you so much for listening. If you do have any comments, leave them down below. And until the next time, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world.